Welcome to Drinks with Lucas. This is my basement bar, and today we are making two cocktails that I kind of think are spring cocktails. They're very light and bright and just very easy drinking, a little bit of floral, just fantastic. One's a Martini riff that I found online, and one is a vodka cocktail that I usually don't feature any type of vodka on this channel because I'm not a huge fan of vodka, but if you love vodka, you're gonna love this. Even if you don't, you're gonna love this because it's one of my new favorite sour kind of riffs. So both cocktails feature Saint Germain's elderflower liqueur. It kind of has like a little bit of a lemon meringue flavor to it, a little bit floral, really delicious. So for the first cocktail, it's called the Left Bank Martini, and you're gonna need the elderflower liqueur, a Chardonnay, a dry vermouth. Normally I prefer Dolan's dry vermouth, but my little liquor store did not have it, so I had to get Martini Rossi. And then some dry gin. This is Nolet's. Every time I go to the liquor store, I tend to just buy a different bottle that I've never had because I want to try everything and see what's really good. And this really blew my mind. It has notes of raspberries and roses, a little bit floral, but not too sweet, obviously, because it's a dry gin. Highly recommend. So let's get started. We are starting off with 2 ounces of our gin. We are doing a ½ ounce of elderflower liqueur. We're going to be doing a ½ ounce of our Chardonnay wine. And then just a ¼ ounce of our dry vermouth. Now is the stirring time. We are not James Bond. We stir our martinis on this channel. We do not shake them, but do whatever you like. Drinks are about what you like. Don't let anybody judge you, tell you how to make your drink. So let's give this a stir, 25, 30 seconds till it's chilled and we get the proper dilution. All right, now that that's stirred up, we are going to take our chilled martini glass, a little ice, a little water, chills it up nice. Dump that into the sink. Give this a nice strain. Beautiful. Now, for a garnish, we're going to take a little lime. Take a little peel off the lime. Give it a nice little slice. You just want a nice thin little slice. We're just going to twist this over top. And then we're just going to float it on the side. And that is the Left Bank Martini. We're going to set this aside and then do the next drink because I want to taste them and kind of give the comments. So we're just going to set this aside for one moment. Now we're going to need some vodka. Get rid of the Chardonnay, get rid of the gin, get rid of the dry vermouth. We're keeping the elderflower liqueur. Then we're going to get some aperol, another one of my favorite liqueurs. We're going to need a grapefruit and a lemon, and some eggs. We need an egg. I love some eggs in my sour. I'm going to put this egg over here. We're starting off with some vodka. This is Purity vodka. I'm not a big fan of vodka, so I researched the best vodka and it has the best ratings, and this was one, and it's not bad for vodka. Not that vodka has any smell. I don't know why I smelled it. So we're doing 1.5 ounces of vodka into our tin. I'm going to do a ½ ounce of aperol. Then for our elderflower liqueur, we're doing 3/4 ounce of elderflower liqueur. I don't have a juicer, the pedestal juicers, so we're just going to go real barbaric how we do this. 3/4 ounce grapefruit juice, 3/4 ounce lemon juice, just gonna crack our egg. You can use aquafaba, or a lot of companies now are coming out with foamers if you don't like eggs. And now we combine it all. and give it a nice shake. We really want to snap it so we get the egg nice and frothy and emulsified. So let's shake for about 15 seconds. Got the dry shake out of the way. You can see there's like a nice kind of the grapefruit colors are a little bit pink. Let me grab, got these nice ice molds. Woo! One of those, 2 little cubes, and shake again for about 12 seconds. Boom, beautiful. Now we're gonna grab a little coup and a Hawthorne strainer. And we're just gonna double strain this right in. Right to the brim. Oh, it spilled over the side. That's all right. All right, now for the fun part, we get to taste. Look at the head on that. That is just gorgeous. That is a gorgeous cocktail. All right, so which one first? Let's do the Left Bank Martini first. Oh, God, so good. It's so good. You get all the flavor from the gin and the elderflower. Kind of sweetens it up a little bit. So does the Chardonnay slightly, but then you get the dry vermouth, and since it's dry gin, just a sweetness and the dryness and the floral notes, and that little bit of lemon and floral. Ooh, it is incredible. This is probably my favorite martini riff I probably had in a long time. For the Ruby, this absolute masterpiece. I mean, just the aperol and just that little bit of bitterness just cuts down the sweetness of the elderflower, but you still get all the notes from the elderflower. Obviously, you don't get a ton of flavor, like taste of the vodka, because it's vodka. It's not supposed to have a lot of flavor, but it really actually, the vodka works well. I'm sure it'd be really good with gin, but the vodka works really well because it kind of brings out all those other flavors. You get the grapefruit, a little bit of the lemon. It is a very refreshing, very well balanced, incredibly well balanced. That is the most important thing when I'm looking at cocktails, is that they're perfectly balanced. The only thing I have to say about this, a little dash grapefruit bitters. If you put a little dash or two, I think that would work really well in this martini. Where's my stirring spoon? A dash or two of grapefruit bitters I think would work really well in this. Yeah. If I'm gonna do a riff on a riff, a little bit of grapefruit bitters in the Left Bank, but 2 incredible cocktails. Oh man, I wish I could get these at bars, this type of drink at bars by me, but I have to go drive all the way down to New York City for that. But like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. If not, then don't. But I really appreciate it. Costs a lot of money for these bottles. Maybe one day I can make a couple dollars off of this, but I do it for the love of the drinks. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.